I think a good example of that is Once Upon a Time in the West. When I first saw it in 1968, I didn't understand it. American Western is by John Ford or Howard Hawks, Bud Dedeker, Don Siegel. You know, what is he doing? I mean, I understood the for a few dollars more, but not this Once Upon a Time in the West. I really didn't understand it, and it took about 3 years or so for the film to be shown on television, repeatedly on television, in a cropped form, for me to begin to understand the nature of what his work really was, and that is the sense that it is not the American Western, it is Leone's West, it is a new form, a new genre, coming out of a genre that was created in Hollywood. It's almost like a great piece of music, again, like great opera, in a way. The actors, the close-ups of the actors, the camera tracking around their faces. Every camera move is like a piece of music. Of course, Morricone's score adds to that. And at that point is when we realized what myself and a few of my friends came late to the film. And so right around 1972 is when we tried to find a widescreen Technicolor copy of the picture, which was almost impossible, complete version. Now we wanted to see every frame of it, you know. And there was only one guy in Los Angeles who had a 16mm Technicolor print, widescreen. And he had to be courted. I remember he was a bit eccentric at the time. But in order to, and you see the reason why he had to be courted is because every time he projected that 16mm print in Technicolor, which was no longer being printed, you see. Technicolor was the last film printed in Technicolor was Godfather 2. So if anything went wrong on that projector, it scratched it or broke, you know, you'd ruin a beautiful print. And so when Once Upon a Time in the West was finally screened in someone's house, if you could arrange it, it was like a very secretive society. You know, so that drugs, everybody had to buy it, had to get it, you see. And once they got it on the screen, you got as many people as possible because you didn't want to ruin the print. You see, and this was the complete version. And I think there was only one section in Eastman color which wasn't very good, but the rest was the complete version. And so this struggle, a struggle to find the film, to have this film experience, was something that became like a holy grail to us. And so it was a remarkable time because, briefly, the other copies of Once Upon a Time in the West were being shortened. If you go see it in the theater, it was 2 hours and 10 minutes. It was cut to ribbons. And then if you did see a good copy, the color was red. The color had faded because it wasn't Technicolor. And so in any event, this became a film of mythic importance to us, and also a new language in cinema, a new way of telling stories with pictures. And it was a great event to see this one print that I think Joe Dante had, or John Davison.